Hi guys, Julie Cooper here, and for this next lesson, we're going to take the foundations that we've learned about our sacrum, our scapula, and our skull, and we're going to put that on the mat so we can find that space, that alignment on the ground, and then we can build from there. So you're going to come onto your mat, you're going to lay on your back with your knees bent, soles of the feet on the ground. Once you get there, lift the hips up a little so you find your sacrum, that spot right above the tailbone where the spine is fused together. Press that down into the mat. And then lift your shoulders, draw them underneath you, press those into the mat. And then the back of your skull, that really rounded part, you're gonna put that down into the mat. Now that may give you like a little bit of a double chin feeling, and that's fine. So from there, I want you to take your hands, your palms, place them on the bony parts of the hips. And then the thumbs are going to come towards the navel and the middle fingers will go towards the pubic bone. So you're creating a diamond shape with the fingers, the hands rather. And take a breath in here. And as you breathe out, make the feeling like you're going to squeeze the hip bones together, like you can pull the diamond in like a drawstring. So again, inhale. And as you exhale, press that space together and down, like your little power diamond. One more like that, breath in. And exhale. As you do this, you should feel a little push up when you exhale, and that's your psoas muscle. It comes in from one inner thigh, goes through the back, the gut, viscera, and then comes through the other side and up the inner thigh. It's the only muscle that transverses the entire left and right side. It's really important in helping with your posture and your stability. So with that next out breath, I want you to squeeze your glutes and lift into a low bridge. What that means is I'm not popping up here, which is what you see people normally do. I'm keeping my sacrum and my scapula in a line, and then my skull will not be fully in a line because it's on the mat. You're going to be right here. You want your hip points level. You can press the arms forward into the thighs. You can press into the glutes, because what we're doing is turning on the back side of the body. Our glutes are often asleep, so we want to wake them up. And our low bridge. And you'll inhale, lower the hips, tap the tailbone or the sacrum. And then exhale, squeeze and lift right back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze and lift. So all we're doing here is turning on the back side of the body, turning on the core, which actually wraps around the entire spine, and breathing. And finding that alignment with our hips and our shoulder blades. So we'll do one more like that. Hold it at the top. And then we're going to reach the hand straight up to the sky, flex the wrist, and you'll take your left fingers and pull back on the right. Either hand, it doesn't matter. So this is just stretching your wrist so you prepare to weight bear. You always want to stretch the wrist first. And you should feel it going down into the forearm. Make sure this right arm is straight and you're pulling back where the fingers insert into the palm. Keep squeezing the glutes. And then you'll switch hands. You can lower in between if you want. You can lower to stretch the wrist. It's just optional if you want to keep the glutes working, or if you want to find a little reprieve, a little rest, a little breath on the ground. Okay, and so from here, we're just going to lift ourselves up and come onto all fours. And we'll find that alignment one more time, but we'll be on our hands and knees now. So all fours, knees right under the hips, not way back here, right underneath, and wrists right under the shoulders. And from here, if you make the action of dragging the palms and the knees towards one another, you can tighten that belly, that power diamond, find a little core activation. So before you get moving, we want to think again, skull, scapula, sacrum in a line. This is our starting position. We're gonna do a little cow and cat. So cow, think of dropping the sternum and lifting the tail. Gaze goes straight forward. Breath in. And then cat, curl the chin to the chest, dome that upper back, press the floor away, belly draws in as you exhale. Just putting it together smoother each time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Now you can do that as many times as you like. We're gonna find a plank pose from here. So I'm gonna walk a little bit forward to show you. You're gonna keep that spinal alignment, right? I'm not here, I'm not up here. Everything's in line. And I'm just gonna tuck my right toes and slide my right foot straight back. And then I'm gonna slide my right knee in. Same thing on the left. Slide the foot straight back. Walk a little bit more forward. There we go. Slide it back. Draw it in. Slide it back. So gaze is towards the tip of my mat. It's not straight down. Lifting the back of my skull to keep that alignment. So let's find our full plank. You'll slide your right toes back. Slide your left toes back. Straight line plank, right? I'm not rounding. I'm not tipping. Glutes are engaged. It's what we worked on the mat. Back is long. Squeezing my thighs. Shoulders over the wrists. Breathing here for 3. If you're shaking, it's good. It means you're working. 2 and 1. Just slide that right knee back in, followed by the left. We'll sit the hips back, reach the arms forward, child's pose. Let your head relax on the mat. Let your hips soften towards your heels and just breathe. And if that's not comfortable for you, just go ahead and take a seat, right? Just letting everything that you did sink into the body. And let me know if you have any questions. I hope you were able to feel that alignment. Maybe you learned something new. Maybe you just heard it a little differently this time. Whatever it is, I'm just here to help you along your yoga journey. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments or DM me on Instagram at Julie Cooper Yoga. Our next video will be on abdominals and how to really work into your deep, deep transverse abdominis, deep core muscles. Hope you'd enjoy. Have a great day. Thanks.